Hey everyone and welcome to the channel. My name is Ash and today I'm doing a review for Shukuchi Ninja on Xbox. Now this was released on the 31st of March 2023, developed by Fossilized Games and published by two awesome partners who were kind to send us a copy to do this video, so big thank you to them for that. Now, this game is a ninja game with sort of a unique control system. Now, you journey through ancient Japan as the Shukuchi Ninja who's been exiled from his former clan because he wants a more honourable way of life. So, basically, you have to defeat his foes to bring peace and prosperity in a time of turmoil. Now, Shukuchi is translated to mean shrink earth method, and that means to sort of like travel at great speed. So that's how they've developed this sort of game, using the ability that the hero has perfected over years of training. So basically he flies through the air at super fast speeds and is able to take out his enemies in a variety of ways. Now, this is basically a semi sort of combat platforming game, side-scrolling 2D. You have to basically eliminate all of the enemies on each of the levels without dying, within a certain amount of moves, to open a portal to then move on to the next level. Now, you do this by sort of aiming and then sort of like firing your character off. It kind of reminds me of like if Angry Birds was on sort of like steroids, because it's much quicker and you can like mid-flight you can then change your direction by shooting off in another direction. While you're obviously flying around chopping people up by just touching them, you also can collect a variety of items across the levels, including stars to improve your score. There's hearts to obviously increase your health, and you can sort of refill your health on the go as long as you've collected some of these hearts, which is nice, so you don't have to use them all as you pick them up. There's also shuriken ninja stars as well, which you can pick up, and you can then press a button to sort of fire these off, and they'll sort of aim at the nearest enemy. And you also have the ability to teleport like a brief period of space as well, to like go through like a wall or avoid a trap or something like that, because there's spikes and all sorts of stuff in this game to sort of cause you troubles. Now, the game takes a little bit of getting used to because the control scheme is a bit finicky when you first get going, but once you get used to like the controls and how to aim and like what you need to be doing, you'll eventually start flying around the maps at like a lot of speed and a lot more I'm trying to think the best word, with a lot more accuracy than you would when you first start the game. Now, there's 70 levels to play through in this game, and there's also 7 different bosses that you'll fight as you progress through it. Now, I had a quite interesting time with this game. I think it's really fun to play. It very much feels like it is a mobile game, and it would probably be easier to play it with like your fingers. However, once you get used to it with the controller, you do have a lot of fun at chopping people in half, throwing your stars at people and stuff like that. There's a variety of different enemies, all different coloured, and each of the colours have their own sort of unique attack and like patterns. So like the yellow ninjas can throw stuff at you, the blue ninjas move about, stuff like that. It's fun. It's fun, definitely. Now, it's not perfect. The UI is a bit basic, and I feel like it just looks a bit cheap. But the actual game itself is pretty fun to play, just from the core sort of gameplay mechanics. Now, this game is priced at $4.99 normally, but at the time of recording this, there's still a handful of days left to pick it up at £1 off at $3.99. And at that price, you're going to get quite a lot of content out of it. It's going to take you quite a while to get through all 70 levels, depending on your skill level. The game is playable on Xbox One and Xbox Series X and S. It's optimized for Series X and S, and it supports smart delivery as well, and it's also available on other systems as well, so keep an eye out for it. But overall, a fun little game. Very unique sort of control style that I wasn't expecting, where you sort of bounce around everywhere, but I actually had a lot of fun with it once I got used to sort of how to make my character go exactly where I wanted him, because when I first started I was just bouncing off the walls and just hoping and praying I didn't die. But check it out, available right now. But that's it for this video, guys. Hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, hit that like button, hit subscribe, and we'll see you soon for more content. Bye for now.